Tuesday's first video for you was first news story is about the singer Dawit Nega who passed away 2 days ago. One of the most well-known singers of Tigray language songs, known at a national level as well. He's going to be laid to rest at Holy Trinity Cathedral after a few hours. If you remember, when a TDF channel, ENDF channel from Tigray was laid to rest in Addis Ababa, back then Tigrayans protested. It happened around 2 months ago. And Dawit Nega's his funeral will take place after 2 hours from now. I'm recording this video. What is going to happen? Are Tigrayans in Addis Ababa planning some demonstration there? Second news story is about a letter written from Tigray government to UN Human Rights Council. The letter is against Eritrea. It's against Ethiopian government. What is Tigray government requesting from UN Human Rights Council? And lastly, was Oromo Liberation Army has shared a video of newly captured government soldiers. We have this clip for you. Firstly, viewers, 2 days ago, a young Tigrayan singer known for singing Tigrinya language songs passed away. Dawit Nega is his name. He was battling with a long illness. Then reportedly last week he was admitted to a hospital in Addis Ababa, but he has died. Some Tigray activists are questioning his death, that his death was not natural death. Rumors going around, but we don't have any concrete information, concrete evidence. That is why we are treating his death as natural death, unless proven otherwise. If we have updates, we'll update you. Dawit Nega's funeral will take place after a few hours. He will be laid to rest at Holy Trinity Cathedral in Addis Ababa. And at 8 a.m. local time, Addis Ababa, funeral program will start at Holy Trinity Cathedral. Now, if you remember, a few weeks ago, an ENDF general died in detention. His name was Nachu, and he was laid to rest at this cathedral, I think, Holy Trinity Cathedral. And Ethiopian Orthodox Church Patriarch also attended the ceremony, burial ceremony of General Nachu. And during that ceremony, that program, we saw that Tigrayans protested. They chanted slogans. What is going to happen during Dawit Nega's funeral after 2 hours? That remains to be seen, but we have seen some messages. A Tigray-backed activist just an hour ago shared a message, and he says preparations have been made by government to target those Tigrayans who could protest. And security officials in civis have been deployed, cameras are being installed around the area where this funeral will take place. That is why Tigrayans should not do anything which could provide the government with an opportunity to take action to target Tigrayans. So let's see. We'll update you in coming hours about Dawit Nega's funeral ceremony due to take place at Holy Trinity Cathedral in Addis Ababa. Second news story is about a letter written by Tigray President Debretsion Gebremichael has written a letter to UN Human Rights Council, which is holding its 50th session, and two important agenda items are: firstly, UN Special Rapporteur on Eritrea has submitted a report about human rights situation in Eritrea and Eritrean involvement in Tigray. An interactive dialogue will take place. It took place rather an hour ago about the report submitted by UN Special Rapporteur on Eritrea. And secondly, last year, UN Human Rights Council formed a commission, an inquiry commission, to inquire into human rights abuses committed during Tigray conflict. The commission has started its work, and at this 50th session, it will submit its report to the body. What is Tigray government, Tigray president requesting from Human Rights Council in this letter? Firstly, Tigray government says that Eritrean forces are involved in human rights abuses, in genocide of Tigrayans. It has been confirmed by UN Special Rapporteur's report. Secondly, Debretsion Gebremichael, Tigray president, says that according to UN Special Rapporteur's report, Eritrean government is involved, it is behind human rights abuses in Eritrea as well. People in Eritrea are fleeing the country, and conscription, indefinite national service, military service has been confirmed by UN Special Rapporteur, and Eritrea is using its membership of the Council to stop international inquiry, international investigations into human rights abuses committed in Eritrea and Tigray. So that is why international community must hold Eritrea accountable for its human rights violations in Eritrea and Tigray. Secondly, the letter mentions Ethiopian government as well, that it is involved in genocide of Tigrayans. Basic services like banking, internet, telecommunication are cut off in Tigray. Food is being used as a weapon. Sufficient aid is not being allowed to enter Tigray. So that is why action should be taken against Ethiopian government as well. Otherwise, Ethiopia could disintegrate. And lastly, Tigray government says that the commission, the inquiry commission, which is supposed to inquire into human rights abuses committed in Tigray, Amhara, Far, should share regular updates about its work, and the commission should not rely on investigations conducted by Ethiopian government, and the commission or the member states should not support investigation into human rights abuses committed in Tigray by Ethiopian authorities. Tigray government says the Ethiopian authorities are involved in human rights abuses, violations of international humanitarian law. That is why investigations should be done by UN Inquiry Commission, not by Ethiopian authorities. Let's see, the session was underway a few hours ago. In the next video, we'll update you. Will Human Rights Council acknowledge this letter from Tigray government or not? Can Tigray government write a letter to Human Rights Council? The letter has not gone through Ethiopian government. Tigray is bypassing Ethiopia. Tigray is part of Ethiopia, but Tigray is bypassing Ethiopian government. Now the question is, will UN Human Rights Council consider this letter or not? Debrecen Gabriel Mikhail in the letter has requested that its copies be circulated to all member states of Human Rights Council. Will the copies be circulated? That remains to be seen. Updated in coming videos about this letter. Lastly, with Oromo Liberation Army has captured some government soldiers. It has shared some pictures and videos. We have a video clip for you showing newly captured government soldiers by Oromo Liberation Army in Oromia. Watch this clip. Thanks for watching.
Wabona kamisi boje yero boje amtu otolol tumo nama meka sibura ajesani sikaban arga sagale ke alka sabo nama meka tudumat
Sato ke sawan jiru fadan argan jiru.
aye
Kasi banane yana nuti dumato ko turbe. Numa afranu. Joto ko tenne mesha ken la fakenne jirrayu. Normally kamni dufnan
du chala tani boje amtan
nama tokko nyaata fidee dhufaara kakka nama jennee tokko
okay aito
baay'ee urjii
magake dajane
anillee yeroo sanitti nama hangama
mhm